there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you are here. Today we're talking, as you guys know, I do my reviews a little bit differently. And in this particular video, I decided to pivot a little bit, and we're going to point out all of the hypocrisy that was taking place, in particular regarding last night's episode. And so we're tweaking with, Hypocrisy Huntsville hypocrites. We're tweaking some things, but the bottom line is essentially when you want to defend something, when you want to stand on business for something that you feel that you are on the right side of, or if it's somebody that you genuinely like or like out of convenience, now all of a sudden you want to claim to be an expert, you want to claim to be this and that. But all of you at one point or another have supported publicly and privately Martell and continue to say that he is a good man regardless of anything that's happened. Anything negative that has happened that has exposed Martell for who he is, you guys continue to defend him, but now I'm supposed to believe that you genuinely have this energy for other people, yet because of your issues with Mel or jealousy of Mel and all these things, you choose to do the mute challenge with her. Make it make sense? So where do we start, right? Well, the Stormmy and Kiki thing, I don't know ultimately, if Kiki is done or not. Like I said, I still feel like this is a situation where she's like on a probationary period where, again, her scenes are either going to be limited or they're going to kind of see how things fare out and then potentially bring her back for a larger storyline and all of the things. And it felt like with Stormy that she wanted to, basically say, hey, I'm going to love you for afar and see, where this is going to go. But I find it interesting. Stormy kept pointing out, oh, your mom is a smart woman. She's an intelligent woman. She's too smart to talk to bloggers. When Letitia's mom talks to several bloggers, has their personal phone numbers, goes live every single day to drag this cast no. Just drag Melody. Let's make it clear. Drag Melody, the Mel supporters, and the millimeters, right? So that's okay, right? That's okay for Letitia's mom to embark on this behavior. However, Kiki's mom was not out here in these YouTube streets at the level of what is trying to be compared to Letitia's mom. And the other hypocrisy, in regards to this as well, is this same blogger that Kiki, did too much with for all intents and purposes, is the same blogger that Stormy is paying several hundreds of dollars to, their platform to support. So how can you sit here and talk about, oh, you shouldn't be talking to bloggers, you shouldn't be doing this and that with bloggers, but you are also funding and contributing to this blogger's platform with, all of this, monetary things. The same blogger that all of this exploded with the Kiki stuff. And now that they're anti-Mel, now all of a sudden, all these people want to big them up. No. You guys are hypocrites. You are all hypocrites, you guys. And then furthermore, as well, we all know, obviously, I did my video already on the Martell, Maurice, and Marceau conversation, which was really them just talking to a brick wall. But again, they're being hypocrites as well. They think that if they come out looking like they're anti-DV, anti-ABUSE, that's going to win favor with the audience. But we know you still support Martell in a capacity, because why are you still giving statements to the news station when Martell got arrested saying thoughts and prayers and sending love his way and all these things? Well, what about the thoughts and prayers for Mel and the kids? And you want me to believe that you know, that circle of nonsense you guys were saying yesterday to Martell that was a whole lot of nothing? I don't know why people are saying there was some type of good advice or philosophical, you know, things that were being stated in there. No. It was very basic, you guys. Very basic, very surface level. And if you did not peep it, then I don't know what to tell you, right? But ultimately, in a backhanded way, they still are, you know, willing. Because here's the thing: if you're still willing to film with Martell and entertain his insanity, you are complicit as well, right? And then you're going to flip it and film scenes with Mel and gaslight her. So it's not, you know, this thing where we're standing against ABUSB, we don't like DV, and everybody keeps diminishing this to a text message. And then the conversation was not about the advice anymore. It was about the millimeters, and it was about Mel. And, oh, Mel's not the person you think she is, and all this and that. Well, you're not the person that you think you are. You keep calling yourself a nice guy. I don't know about you guys, but if you're genuinely a nice and humble person, you don't need to shout it to the rooftops every 5 minutes to let the people know. Usually your actions, your behavior, your cadence, your everything about you is going to display that level of being a nice person, being a genuine person, being a humble person. Martell does not fit the description for any of those things, you guys. But, you know, again, when you believe your own nonsense, when you believe only what you say and do is correct, this is the, you know, magnitude of building and enabling somebody to basically be out of control. And you guys still don't really say anything. You don't go too hard at Martell whenever he does come for you guys, especially on social media, and drags you guys. Literally called Marcel a woman last night, and that he gossips like a woman. But they're not going to do anything, which tells me either they're scared of Martell as well, or Martell has some damaging info on them that could really rock their families, that they don't want out there, because there is no reason at this point to continue to defend Martell and the foolery, right? And then we get to Letitia and Kimmy, right? Who all of a sudden are grilling Sunny, are saying Destiny's our girl, this and that. But Kimmy, didn't you have an issue with Destiny when she first came on the show? Because you thought she was trying to buy your friendship? So you really didn't like her like that, right? You guys, as a whole, really weren't close with Destiny, if we're keeping it a buck, until she fell out with Mel. Like, let's just call it for what it was, right? You guys didn't care about Destiny when she was cool with Mel, but the moment she was no longer cool with Mel, it's like, okay, now we have somebody else we can film with, that we can replace Mel with, and we can get together, film scenes, and bash Mel. No. So again, part of this friendship in alliance is out of convenience, because literally, even in the scene last week with Destiny and Letitia, they're bashing Mel and the millimeters, right? When it's supposed to be about you talking about your situation with Moses, right? And whatever else, right? Then there was further hypocrisy in this, because then you guys are talking about how Sunny, if she feels in her spirit that she knew something was wrong, or she felt obligated to reach out to Destiny to give her a heads up, that, you know, that means, and Kimmy, as I quote, literally says, there is something in your soul, there is something in your conscience that's telling you, hey, I shouldn't be doing this. There's something wrong about this. And I'm thinking to myself, Kimmy, Letitia, Marceau, Maurice, all of you, you guys never have that feeling when you guys are going this hard in the paint against Martell and believing the revenge P, his side of things, his version of whatever allegedly he sent to you guys, you know, put out the narratives, especially Destiny and others, really try to put out there that you had damaging stuff on Mel, which clearly now we know is this revenge P stuff, right? And then kept alluding to, you know, trying to put that out there again, whether people on and off the show, alleging that Sugar Mama was not Martell's, you guys. That was all of the thing. And you didn't think for a second, these same people who said kids are off limits, don't talk about the kids. Boy, you had no problem liking messy posts and having, Letitia's mom in particular, comparing her grandchildren's hair to Mel and Martell's kids' hair. And you guys had no problems, again, perpetuating the lie, believing, oh, well, maybe Mel did cheat too, right? So maybe we shouldn't, think that Martell's the bad guy in this. No. And then Marceau, even in the trailer, is saying, oh, you have 4 kids with Martell. No. Again, feeding into that lie that Sugar Mama potentially is not Martell's, you guys. All of these things that are very damaging, that are very inflammatory, coming from people who refuse to show their life, refuse to show their truth or anything else, but have the audacity to sit on this platform and sit on business when it's time to film the show and tell everybody else what they're doing wrong? No. I'm not going to take you seriously, because how can you sit here and drag me and call me trifling and call me unprofessional when you guys have been trifling and unprofessional as it pertains to Mel? Here's the thing. If you don't like Mel, just say that, right? But the little things that you guys get upset about and then use that as fuel to continue to uplift Martell is completely and utterly insane as far as I'm concerned, right? Because here's the thing, you can disagree with somebody's opinion or somebody's actions, but to go to the lengths of just, being buddy-buddy with Martell and all of this, it is too much. It is absolutely too much. And then Letitia confirms, this show's about black entrepreneurs, right? And alleged black millionaires, right? But Letitia told on herself and told on the rest of the cast, which Marceau did in his scene as well, that they are jealous of Mel's success, which we knew. And they are threatened and upset about the amount of money making Mel is booming. It is off the charts, and they can't handle it. Marceau, in particular, his comment about how, the millimeters can, spin their check on their kids, supposed to go to their kids or their bills and buy up all Mel's quote-unquote t-shirts to make her a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire, and you don't care. And then Letitia last night, because Sunny is talking about all the different ways that she had helped Destiny out of the kindness of her heart, then wanted to turn the conversation to Mel and say, oh, well, Mel did the same thing too. Mel tried to put her business out there too. No. Destiny put it out there first in an interview with a blogger. And so what Mel did was she expounded on it and had receipts, literally, right? Because there was no other way we would have known. But Destiny is the one who exposed it first. Mel, you guys are upset about, is the amount of money that Mel had helped out with Destiny, and that got revealed. And because it made Destiny basically look like she had nothing. Right? So again, you guys got to stop picking and choosing what you want to be upset about. A genuine person, a real one, somebody really standing on business is going to call out, the hypocrisy, is going to have the moral compass in all situations, you guys. It is going to be like, you know what, right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't care if this is my friend, I don't care if this is my relative. I need to hold them accountable. But you guys don't do that. You only want to hold Mel accountable. You only want to hold Mel to this impossible and ridiculous standard that you want her to be. But you guys don't have the same energy for the rest of the cast, because as long as the rest of the cast is going against Mel, you guys are good. But there was no reason to insert Mel in the conversation yesterday at all, when the whole point of it was for you to get, Sunny's side of things regarding her relationship with Moses, right? And all of this is just backfiring. It's all backfiring altogether because, again, it's too much. But here's the thing. It's too much in the sense that we need the Liberic, Moses, and Destiny timeline. I could care less at this point about this Sunny, Moses, and Destiny saga because, like I said, at the minimum, and people need to read between the lines when Mr. I Seat Her said that they never broke up, that him and Destiny never broke up. Would you break up with do you need to break up with a situationship or friends with benefits, you guys? Let's logically think here. Let's critically think here. If you were actually in a relationship, if you were actually serious and exclusive, there would have to be a breakup if you plan and intend on moving on and literally marrying somebody else. But if you're just friends with benefits and just having a sexual relationship, you went from just being cool, being buddies and all the things, being the homies, and then it turned sexual. But there was nothing outside of that really said, hey, we're in an actual relationship together. No, we're just kicking it. We're just kicking it and having sex. Like let's just call it for what it was, right? And so with that being said, technically you wouldn't be breaking up with anyone, right? Because if it's just like a hookup situation, usually how that works, and the people who do that is they specifically only reach out when they're looking to hook up, when they're looking to do what they need to do in that entanglement, right? But outside of that, it's not a full-blown relationship where it's going to be all these dates, it's going to be all these trips together, it's going to be all these events together. In fact, Moses said himself that Destiny was doing her own thing and doing all this other stuff, during the course of whatever. But it's clear that this is just completely wrong altogether. Like, there's no winners in any of this. There is no team anyone in any of this, because all of these people have showed their cards, you guys. All of these people have showed their cards. And it's so funny to me that, everyone is trying to be like, oh, I feel bad for so-and-so, and so-and-so deserves, all the grace in the world. But none of you had this grace for Mel. None of you felt sorry for Mel. And in fact, I am surprised at how negative the response is, as it pertains to being anti-Mel in this whole Martell situation, because you guys are diminishing it, number one, to a text message. And then you are making this into, oh, well, Mel's just holding on to old text messages and old things and just, putting it out there out of spite because she's still bitter. She's still upset with her ex and all these things. No. Martell keeps escalating things, you guys. He keeps escalating things. He's a danger to himself. He's a danger to others, to the point that Mel has additional security she has to pay for 24/7 outside of the security and professionals that the show itself provides. And still, you have somebody unhinged. You have somebody who cannot control themselves, cannot, be a decent human being and be a decent example for their kids. Your kids are going to grow up, if not already, hearing from some of their kids at the schools, all of this stuff that's playing out on the internet right now. Your kids are going to grow up one day and see all of this tomfoolery. And again, you're going to have to ask yourself, was all this worth it? Was all of this worth it to, seek fame and be a clout chaser and all of these things, you guys? Make it make sense. So there is that. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. What do you think of the Huntsville hypocrisy that is taking place right before our eyes, you guys? Of all of these things that they're saying, oh, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't be doing this, but you do the same thing when it's anti-Mel. But again, where do we go from here, right? Because people are blacking out, people are tired of the false narratives, people are tired of the fake storylines, and now all of a sudden the rest of the cast, they're just going to continue to just film scenes as it pertains to Mel, Martell, and Sonny and Moses. That is what you're going to basically make your tenure on the show about, instead of telling us your truth and what you have going on in your lives. No. You can miss me with all of that, right? So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.